Sunday's sermon was about Mary, who understood giving, anointing Jesus' feet with expensive nard oil. Listen to it again. Mary gave spontaneously, excessively, far too much nard oil worth a year's salary just to anoint Jesus' feet. Interesting, the focus on feet, because later Jesus also washes the disciples' feet. Because you need your feet to get to places where you are being sent. The main idea is we are being sent to give. This idea of giving does not start with us. It is the story of the whole Bible. God gives himself all the time. We can almost go so far as to say that God gives far too much of himself. He could easily have turned his back on Adam and Eve and walked away. He could have sent Abraham back to Haran. He could have left Jacob in the desert and Moses and the Israelites in Egypt. He could have written off David and never given people another chance. He did not have to bring strangers and pagans and women who were not important at that time closer. He did not have to become unclean by touching the sick and lepers. He did not have to forgive the murderer on the cross. He could have left Thomas in his doubt and Peter with his guilt. But he did not, because that is who God is. God gives himself, and he gives his Son. So if Mary pours far too much nard oil over Jesus' feet, it is just because God pours far too much of himself over us. That is what Jesus was sent for, to give. Our being sent begins here, in this abundance of God who gives. And we give because God has given to us. Prayer of St. Francis. Hymn 284. Let, Lord, your peace flow through me. Where there is hatred, let me bring your love. Let me be comforting in pain and sorrow, and give strength through faith in you, O Lord. Let, Lord, your peace flow through me, and let me give hope where there is doubt. I want to let your light shine in the darkness. Let true joy always radiate from me. O Lord, help me to always live so, to esteem others higher than myself. Yes, to love others above myself, and also instead to give than to expect. Let, Lord, your peace flow through me. Teach me to forgive like you. Make me willing to die to myself, that others may see you more in me.